and B, your guys' comments and love on the videos really like motivate me on a daily basis. Sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna lie, the past couple of days I've not really been myself. I'm on a very strict diet. I'm thinking of documenting and videoing my fitness transformation, because I had a surgery about 2 years ago, and it really fucked me up. It wasn't a major surgery or anything. It was, you know, they removed my appendix and my cecum, but it was an open surgery. And when it comes to any open abdominal surgery, your body's gonna go through a lot of shit, especially during recovery. So I gained a lot of weight, and I was very like upset and insecure, and my mental health and confidence level they were just on the low. So I've been you know, tracking my calories, working out extra hard, and yeah, I haven't been myself over the past couple of days, and just seeing your comments on the videos and seeing that you like what I do, and just seeing something positive sort of makes my day. So I appreciate you for that. I just want you to know I don't take that for granted. Let me quickly read the chat real quick. Dan, you said HMAC and the family and the reaction community is what is helping with my depression. Hey man, I'm very saddened and upset that you're going through depression. I have gone through depression, sometimes go through it as well these days, and you know, I try to put up a front by just being extra happy and extra jokey, and I use comedy and jokes as like a defense mechanism and like a shield and a mask to sort of hide the fact that I'm going through some shit. Because especially if you're a guy, you know, sometimes we feel like it's weird and not masculine or manly to not be okay, and we try to hide our emotions because, you know, oh, you gotta be a man, suck it up and walk it off, bitch. Like, but it's not, it's truly not. It destroys you from within. So I have a song that's going to be coming out soon, like I'm going to be recording it soon. It's about a dark period in my life. It's a short song, and depression is one of the topics. Most likely that song is going to be a two-parter, so the first part is going to sort of cover what I went through, you know, with maybe like, you know, suicide and depression and like that, and the second part will deal with, you know, management, prevention, healing, how I overcame those dark days. So I hope you guys like it. It's kind of a bleak song, but I hope somebody relates to it. 10-year plus struggle. Hey man, I'm so sorry, Dan, that you've gone through that. Same, bro. Like when I was going through depression, and I was legit thinking about killing myself. I was in towards the end of high school. This is the first time I'm openly talking about it. Holy fuck. I never talked about this to anyone. Well, to some of my close friends, two of my close friends, but it's the first time I'm talking about it. Yeah, that was not fun. That was not a fun time. Yeah, you're dropping some insightful wisdom for everyone in the chat. Thank you, McDude. I appreciate that. Honestly, that's what I try to do through music. Sort of, music is like a therapy for me. A lot of times people are like, why don't you talk about your feelings? Why don't you talk about things that you went through? Don't keep them in your heart. Don't keep them inside. They're gonna eat you or whatever. I'm like, I'm not keeping them inside. I'm writing them down in music form, and I'm gonna put them out. Hopefully one person will relate to it or hears it and feels better or something. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying what I'm talking about, because it's a depressing topic, you know. Renegade. Been in my depressive phase for about 4 to 5 weeks now. There are times where I just want to end it all and just say f everything, but You did help me feel better when you checked up on me. Hey, man. Yo, dude. Dude. I appreciate you, man. Do I know you from... do I know you from Instagram or something? Like, I know you on YouTube, but do I know you elsewhere? And I'm so sorry you're going through that for about 4 to 5 weeks. Dude. It's hard. It's hard, I know. And I don't believe that depression needs medication. And I'm saying it as a future doctor. I don't buy into that bullshit that, oh, you gotta fix depression with taking antidepressants. Because I took those, didn't really work. Made it worse. So you know, you need to find an outlet. That's what I did. You need to find an outlet. Something that brings you joy. Even if it's the smallest amount of joy. Find it and hold on to it. And try to work on it every single day. Try to, whether it's maybe, it might be reading books. It might be playing instruments. It might be listening to music. It might be making music. It might be fitness. For me, when I found my outlets, honestly, it like drastically changed my life. Or they drastically changed my life. Like, dude, I was like in a dark corner because I went through PTSD when I was younger. Like when I was like around 10 years old, something happened to me that I can't really tell you guys because it's okay. Something happened to me when I was around that age, 9 or 10, that caused me to have severe PTSD attacks, like out of nowhere, and that really fucked me up. I won't lie, really fucked me up at such a young age. Like I feel like my childhood was taken away from me when that happened, and only a handful of people know about the incident. And honestly, thinking about it now, like talking about it, it doesn't feel like that was me. I feel like the person that thing happened to is a completely different person, and he's dead. Like he's gone. He's a completely different human being, existence or whatever. So what helped me deal with PTSD and depression and anxiety in general, honest to God, first thing was Eminem. I don't know why, but when I watched 8 Mile and heard Lose Yourself, that changed my life. I felt very empowered for some reason. I remember vividly when, sorry guys, I haven't read the chat in a while, but I'll get to you. When 8 Mile came out, I remember that my brother asked my neighbor who was going to America to get a VHS tape of it because we didn't have access to that shit in Iran. So when he came back, we started watching it, and the second Eminem started having sex on camera, my brother was like, "Get the fuck to your room." So I went to the room. I didn't watch the rest of the film. But when Lose Yourself came on at the end credits, just like dun 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 dun, like that did something to me. I don't know what it was, but it made me feel like so many different emotions in my stomach. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I came out of the room. I just started listening to this man. Like, that was, I think, my first time ever hearing Eminem rap. And I was honestly, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying because I didn't understand English back in the day. But I just loved, I loved what I was hearing. Like so many, like as a 10-year-old, like imagine I was losing my shit to a song that I did not understand, and I just fell in love with it. And that song to this day helps me with a lot of things. If I'm feeling anxious about an exam, I listen to that. If I feel depressed or upset or just, I don't know, stressed out, I listen to Lose Yourself. And so that really helped with my PTSD. And eventually, as I grew older, and we left the country, we left Iran. One of the reasons was because of the shit that happened to me and a bunch of other things. So we started fresh in the UK, and music really helped me overcome depression. It became the drug that I needed. The benzodiazepines and antidepressants shit that your doctors give you. I'm sorry, I know I'm in the medical field and I should be supporting that shit, but that. I don't give a fuck who watches this, who sees this. That's a lot of bullshit. Because all those drugs do, they suppress, like they're supposed to sort of stimulate your dopamine receptors to produce more dopamine, but most of the time they don't. Like they cause your brain to artificially, like, force it to produce dopamine and serotonin for you to feel good. And sometimes you don't feel good because the drugs don't work. So you gotta find ways to naturally get those hormones produced and feel better. Like, dude, I had problems with sleeping, right? And I started taking like melatonin supplements. That me up. It was so bad. Like I would wake up every day, like I took it maybe 4 times, not consecutively like every day, but I took them 4 times in general, and I woke up feeling like absolute shit. Yeah, I fell asleep, but I woke up feeling like shit. I was nauseous, I was dizzy, my whole day was ruined because of the drug. You don't need that shit. If you're going through depression, please. I genuinely believe depression is, you know, I don't want to say it's not real. I want to say like it's in your head. Yeah, it's a state of mind. And you got to think about it not being real. You got to find ways to distract yourself and sort of reprogram your brain to feel differently, to think differently about things, and that's when you come out of it much better. Like, I was bullied in school for God knows what reason, you know, people were racially abusive towards me. But the difference between me and other people that got bullied, I would beat the out of you. Like, I hold a black belt in kickboxing, and after a while I stopped tolerating the bullies. And I remember somebody called me the N-word for some reason, and they called me a p or a terrorist in my school, and I was okay with it. And then they started insulting my family, and then that's when shit got real, and I punched a few people in the face. But yeah, so I went through bullying and all the other shit. But the outlets were fitness, even to this day, fitness, lifting weights. You don't know what the difference lifting weights could make in your life, or any sort of fitness, any sort of physical activity, whether it's running, walking, kickboxing, boxing, jumping ropes, anything that increases your heart rate. Honestly, I feel like it's sort of a detox. It gets rid of all the poison in your body. Like, you feel instantly better. But anyways, I'm rambling on for so long. God damn, this could be a whole nother video. Let me read the chat real